Daniel's story, primarily found in the Book of Daniel in the Bible, serves as a powerful testament to faith and unwavering trust in God, even in the face of dire circumstances. Daniel, a young Jewish nobleman, was taken into captivity in Babylon but rose to prominence due to his wisdom and ability to interpret dreams. The central narrative highlighting his faith is the famous account of Daniel in the lion's den. King Darius was persuaded by his officials to enact a decree that prohibited prayer to any god or man except the king for 30 days. Daniel, however, chose to defy the decree and continued his practice of praying to God openly. As a consequence, he was thrown into a den of lions. Miraculously, Daniel emerged unscathed, as God had sent an angel to shut the lions' mouths. The significance of Daniel's story lies in its demonstration of steadfast faith and the power of prayer. Daniel's trust in God exemplifies a deep spiritual conviction that transcends fear and worldly authority. This narrative serves as an inspirational model for believers, encouraging them to prioritize their spiritual commitments even in the face of adversity or persecution. Real-world applications of this story are abundant. For one, it can be seen in the lives of individuals who face discrimination or challenges due to their religious beliefs, yet remain steadfast in their faith. Another example includes situations where people, inspired by Daniel, choose to maintain their ethical or spiritual integrity in environments that pressure them to conform or compromise their values. The story of Daniel often finds support not only within religious circles, but across various ethical discourses. Advocates of freedom of religion and conscience frequently cite Daniel's experience as emblematic of the broader human right to practice one's faith without fear of retribution. However, some challenges and alternative viewpoints exist. Skeptics may question the historical accuracy of the story, viewing it as allegory rather than fact. Others might interpret the narrative as a reinforcement of blind faith over practical action, which can be controversial. Daniel's story is closely linked to other aspects of faith and trust in divine intervention. It emphasizes that true faith involves placing trust in a higher power, which can empower individuals to overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles. By highlighting the power of prayer, it underscores a core practice of spiritual life that resonates across different cultures and religions, serving as a bridge between personal conviction and community encouragement. The concept of Daniel's consistent faith and devotion centers on the unstinting trust and steadfast dedication Daniel exhibited toward God, even in the face of potential death. This narrative, depicted in the biblical account of Daniel in the lion's den, highlights the quintessential model of faith that persists irrespective of daunting circumstances. Daniel's faith is characterized by his unwavering adherence to prayer and trust in God's plan, illustrating the power of spiritual resilience. The significance of this point lies in its demonstration of how unwavering faith can transcend fear and danger. In relation to the broader topic of trusting God when facing lions, symbolic of life's formidable challenges, Daniel's example illustrates the transformative power of a devout faith combined with consistent prayer. This narrative reassures believers that faith can provide strength and protection no matter the threats faced. Two exemplary applications bolster this notion. First, many people draw inspiration from Daniel's story in their personal lives, facing modern-day lions, such as financial hardships or health crises, with a steadfast belief in a higher power's plan. Second, this narrative is commonly cited in sermons and motivational talks to encourage individuals and communities to maintain their spiritual practices. ensuring that faith remains an integral part of daily life. Support for this idea often comes from religious leaders and spiritual communities who emphasize the importance of consistency in one's faith and devotion as a source of inner peace and strength. They argue that consistent faith, like Daniel's, can guide individuals through life's adversities with confidence and hope. However, potential challenges and alternative viewpoints arise when considering that unwavering faith in the face of danger is not always easy to maintain. Critics may argue that blind faith can sometimes lead to reckless decisions or a lack of practical action. Additionally, some people may contend that alternatives such as personal effort and logic should also play a significant role when confronting difficult situations. This point realistically connects to broader aspects of the main topic by highlighting the critical role of prayer as both a reflection of faith and a source of strength. Daniel's dedication to prayer was not only a testament to his devotion, but also a tool that fortified his trust in God. In essence, his faith and prayer were intertwined, exemplifying how spiritual devotion and trust in a higher power can empower individuals to face even the most fearsome challenges. The decree and the lion's den refers to a major event in the biblical narrative of Daniel, found in the 6th chapter of the book of Daniel. This story is about Daniel, a Jewish exile in Babylon, who is recognized for his wisdom and integrity. As he gains favor with King Darius, some envious administrators manipulate the king into issuing a decree that for 30 days, no one can pray to any god or human except the king. Daniel, known for his unwavering faith, continues his daily prayers to God, resulting in him being thrown into a den of lions as punishment. Miraculously, Daniel emerges unscathed, showcasing his profound trust in God and the power of divine intervention. This point is significant as it illustrates the theme of unwavering faith and trust in God amidst dire circumstances. By highlighting Daniel's commitment to prayer and his belief in God's protection, it emphasizes the power of faith-based resilience. Daniel's experience serves as a testament to the idea that staying true to one's beliefs, even under threat, can lead to divine protection and vindication. In real-world applications, this story can inspire individuals facing trials that test their moral or spiritual resolve. For example, someone in a workplace compromising their ethics for personal gain may find strength in Daniel's story to maintain integrity under pressure. Similarly, students confronting peer pressures to deviate from their values might see Daniel as a role model for steadfastness and faith. Support for this idea often comes from people who believe in the power of prayer and unwavering faith. Many religious communities view Daniel's story as a testament to the genuine presence of divine intervention in human affairs. It is seen as a call to remain steadfast, with trust that faith can conquer even the most formidable challenges. However, skeptics may challenge the literal interpretation of the story, viewing it as allegorical rather than historical. They might argue that it symbolizes the universal struggle of maintaining personal integrity in hostile environments rather than a miraculous event. Additionally, some might question reliance only on faith in addressing life's challenges, advocating for a balance of faith and practical action. Finally, this point connects to the broader topic by underscoring how prayer is portrayed as a source of strength and protection. Daniel's story reinforces the notion that faith in God and the power of prayer can be a guiding force that influences not only personal actions, but also those of surrounding communities and leaders. The power and role of prayer in Daniel's life is a pivotal concept illustrating the profound impact of faith and devotion through communication with God. In the biblical narrative, prayer serves as both a lifeline and a source of strength for Daniel, allowing him to maintain his unwavering trust in God amidst adversity. Prayer, in this context, is a spiritual practice involving direct communication with the divine, seeking guidance, strength, and comfort. It is through this disciplined devotion that Daniel exemplifies resilience and trust, particularly when faced with situations that challenge his faith, such as being thrown into the lion's den. This point is significant to the main topic as it underscores the foundation of Daniel's faith. The power of prayer is not just theoretical, but demonstrated through dramatic, real-life challenges, where prayer acts as a conduit for divine intervention and peace. It highlights the theme of steadfastness in faith amidst trials, and brings to the forefront the idea that prayer can influence not only personal fortitude, but also divine outcomes. Two illustrative examples from Daniel's story include his regular practice of prayer, even when it was outlawed under the king's decree. Daniel's resolve to continue praying thrice daily, despite the threat to his life, demonstrates the intrinsic value and necessity he placed on his connection with God. Another example is the miraculous event in the lion's den. Daniel's survival is attributed to his unwavering faith supported by prayer, which is implied as the channel through which God intervenes to shut the lions' mouths. Supporters of the importance of prayer in Daniel's life argue that his story provides a timeless lesson on the effectiveness and necessity of prayer, particularly in facing insurmountable odds. It stresses faith as an active, engaging practice rather than a passive belief. However, some may argue or challenge the idea of prayer's role in miraculous outcomes, pointing out that not all prayers seemingly lead to visible interventions, or questioning the selective nature of divine response. Skeptics may view Daniel's story as symbolic rather than literal, suggesting alternative interpretations of his survival. Nonetheless, the role of prayer in Daniel's life profoundly influences the broader narrative of his relationship with God, illustrating a life anchored in faith amidst persecution. In conjunction with this, prayer interconnects deeply with themes of perseverance, faith under pressure, and divine fidelity. Daniel's example serves as an enduring testament to the sustaining power of prayer, a vital resource for believers facing their own modern-day lions.
Thanks for watching. For more fun videos, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.